Studded with chocolate chips, this eggless chocolate chip cake ticks off all the boxes for a perfect cake. But hey, what exactly makes a perfect cake? Few key points here and there is what I consider makes a perfect cake, and those include that the cake can be sliced to perfect shape without it crumbling down or falling apart. It has a soft and light interior crumb texture, yet a cakey taste. The add-ons, in this case chocolate chips or anything that you add like nuts, are evenly distributed. The cake is not too sweetened and also stays moist for a couple of days, like maybe 3 days in a row. So if you have ever faced any difficulties in achieving either of this, then stay tuned, as this video tutorial on eggless whole wheat chocolate chip cake is all you need. The recipe calls for buttermilk, which is fairly easy to make at home. All you have to do is to 3/4 cup of warm milk, add in 1 teaspoon of vinegar, give it a stir and let it sit for 5 minutes to curdle, and your homemade buttermilk is all ready. Greasing the pan ensures that the cake doesn't stick to the pan and can be easily demolded once baked. So for that, let us spray some oil, add in a parchment paper to the base and sprinkle flour all around. Now if you do not have a spray can, you can also choose to butter or oil the pan using a pastry brush. And now it's time to prepare the cake batter. All you need is 1 bowl and a whisk, that's it. So let us start by whisking together the curd or yogurt and sugar until it is combined and homogeneous. Say around 1 to 2 minutes. Next in goes the vanilla essence, followed by some oil. Whisk that too until it is combined. If you are watching one of our videos for the very first time, then please do consider subscribing and also hit the bell icon, as I post new videos on baking and desserts every single week. Finally, it's time to add in the buttermilk. See how nicely it has curdled. So this was all the wet ingredients that you needed. Simply whisk everything until it is homogeneous. Now it is time to add in the dry ingredients, but before that, take out 1 tablespoon of wheat flour to coat the chocolate chips. This would ensure that the chips do not sink to the bottom. And add the remaining flour to a sieve, followed by the addition of baking powder, baking soda and salt. Sieve everything and then using your spatula or a whisk, just combine to get a smooth cake batter. There are so many substitutions that you can make in this recipe. For example, swap the wheat flour with maida or all-purpose flour, sugar with jaggery or brown sugar, oil with butter, etc. And for more details on this, consider checking out our blog post at spicesandflavors.com. Finally, top it all with the chocolate chips, fold that through and pour the batter to your prepared cake tin. This tin measures 7.5 into 3.5 inches. Then bake this in a preheated oven of 180 degrees Celsius for 40 to 50 minutes until a skewer inserted in the center comes out clean. Feel free to add in more chocolate chips on top if you prefer. And if you like making chocolate based cakes, then definitely I have a recipe for you guys, which you can check it out from above here in the I link or in the description box. And yes, that's also made using wheat flour. So do give it a try if you like it. Once baked, let it cool in the pan itself for around 5 minutes. Then run a knife to release the edges and invert the pan to release the cake. But make sure to put it back with the right side facing you, or else the wire rack would leave marks on your chocolate chips. And you do not want that, right? Okay, then allow it to cool completely. And then what? Just slice and enjoy it with a cup of hot tea or coffee. If you ever face difficulty slicing your cake, then make sure that it is cooled completely. You can also put it in the fridge to firm up or leave it overnight and then slice it the next day so that you get those beautiful slices. Now just look at this cake slice and you can see that the chocolate chips here are not evenly dispersed as I would have liked it to be. So I did a little experiment here by switching the regular chocolate chips with mini chocolate chips, and trust me, the results were wonderful. I have given a detailed explanation about what causes this difference on the blog post, so make sure that you check out if you're interested in baking. Nevertheless, this eggless wheat chocolate chip cake is unconventionally soft, light, moist and tender loaf cake recipe, and we just made it in one single bowl. Isn't that super interesting? I know so many of you guys were asking me to post wheat-based recipes on the channel, and here I am. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon in my next one. Until then, this is Sushma signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.